I have to remember that April Fool's Day is today. Pretty annoying. Funny pranks. Anyways. We'll talk about close quarters 1880s tactics. I wonder how would be the best way to kind of implement what I want. Magazine and book and then clip. Okay. Looks interesting. So the magazine. Right now, here is just looking at that main site. That should work for those types of things. Magazine. I'll go back and A. Interesting. Why is that the case? My mic keeps popping? Okay. Well, that's going to be Filter's fault for sure. Alright, it should be slightly better. But I think that should kind of have the close and open threshold. That is a bit better. All right. This is when it's mashable. Okay. I see that how that one is in particular. Cool, cool, cool. Moon clips as well. So that opens without any regard. Could be. That would be funny. So it should be from this. These ones are doing that. Does unblock do the same thing? Okay, it's a bit sticky. The first new design does go away. That's quite interesting though. So here we're going to have to make sure that those are all applicable. These ones are gonna have their own little conditions. This one is unblock. I think I'm too consistent on that front there. Yeah, with corrosion resistance, with that comparison, it doesn't really mean too much in comparison to things that are actually super corrosion resistant. There might be a small difference there, but as of now, you guys are already getting good barrel life with the ones that aren't too corrosion resistant. Although those might have some type of different modifier in the future for maintenance and such. Otherwise, I want to hide it. Show or hide should be somewhere close to here. Alright, so it's kind of a target element, don't hide. Yes, you will get those. I'm gonna be doing this multiple times. Might have extra condition. With this and that. Those have to equal. But for right now, if it's a bit shorter, I don't think it should be too bad of a solution. Alright, that one should be pretty simple. good. Just one more. Good. So we have this, and it's straightforward in how that works. So that should be up and functional. Let me just change and design files again. Alright, I think we should be heading towards steady waters now. We have this. Alright, so that should be kind of in order. Doing quite well. That's nice. So all of that is good. Those are all cleared. Here's my little green check mark. Some people are having trouble with doing calculation. Quite curious. I think later, yeah, definitely you want multi-threading. Definitely could be optimized a little bit more with the algo, but so far so good. Been treating me quite well. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's with people's designs getting in the way, but my stuff has been doing relatively okay. That's probably just because it's on my computer, I'm guessing. Probably gonna change the damage system as well. Because I think I kind of... Oh, I have any 9mm on the first here. I'm not too sure what people are doing for their little cartridges. Anyways, that's enough of that. So we've got that problem solved. I'll have to look into a bit more of powdery stuff later. Thankfully the game is in basically gatekeep to open access. So what's going on? We have calculations per hit in a table. That's kind of from 10 to 1000, with some breaks in between. Godot how to code in interrupts. Does it? A bunch of small individual calls for a range table 10, 20, 30. That'll take quite a while. So we can't really do it on spawning in. Basically have to do it on the fly. Firearm. Alright, we have the configuration. So we generate a table and then we just throw it into the back of a truck and try to pick it up again. That would be nice. Black Cat's saying that it's possible to make your barrel thick enough that it spreads 0 degrees, makes it non-functional. That's interesting. I'll try figuring that one out first. I have a 1-ton barrel. I think that's at least a few tons. It worked. That's interesting. Yeah, sometimes you really want it to be stable. Really want to make that 9mm count. When you slowly start to slowly wear the barrel down. And then once your barrel wears down, you can use the barrel for a new caliber. The caliber changing gun barrel. You can screw it onto a new thing. This works. I don't know, maybe it's not thick enough. Okay, yeah. That is totally functional for me, so Black Cat is gonna have to tell me. That's fine. Works perfectly fine in other sex. Maybe I'm just somehow accidentally creating guns that the system thinks are okay. I'm pretty sure that the Elkhart machine gun is something a bit different. Oh, they don't fit. What? Oh, that's the length. Whoops. I accidentally made it 10 times as long. Alright, that worked. So I tried a different type. That's interesting. But yeah, we'll kind of see where it goes with that issue. Since that doesn't seem to be an issue. Thank you for our Patreons. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. So I'm thinking where I can put it as on the usage screen. First, let's see if shutting works. So I can kind of start it wherever I want. That's interesting. Firearm screen. Do I need to enable options in that? Let's see. No, I don't think so. I think it's should be just like the security of the barrel. Make sure it doesn't die. I'm pretty sure it starts getting inaccurate way before that. Pretty sure lifetime is just the stability of the thing. Stability as in stability to not explode. I'm pretty sure I tried this before, and someone crashed their game because I enabled this. Oh, but this is rendering, so it's a bit different. The graphics are on one thread, it seems. Unless it's not. Go rendering threads. Remember having the multi-thread version of the rendering, and someone could not run it at all. Pretty boring barrels. It's a bit difficult because it's not simply adding material. Alright, so I can use threats. See if it breaks the game. What do I return? It returns singly in the fire screen, range, screen. There's this little guy. And all of them are kind of single functions, so we can use that. So let's just split things to 2 so far. We need 2 different thread functions. Wait, finished. Okay, that's cool. Do I need an exit screen, or can I change the name? New texts and semaphores. Stuff else I have to concern about. It reminds me a lot of. Well, I mean, this is CPU programming. That does remind me a lot of CPU programming. I can open a demo project. Usually the easiest one that I learn. Sudo demo project. Okay, so we have interesting MIT license one. Alright, transferred already. Let's open another Godot window. Because you can have multiple Godot projects open at the same time. Obviously very convenient. Alright, it's gonna take a little while to load. Well, let's just look at the demo here. Red function, var text equals resource loader. Just kind of see that in action. BG load done. Where did we do this? That's the button. So we can do start thread without start. Okay, that's really interesting. I think the simplest way to do it is just to split the amount of calls that I need to do in half. Split the increments in half. One gets the floor, one gets the... Yeah, one gets the floor, one gets the ceiling. And that should work in some cases. In this case, we just need thread.start. Calculation. And then we need our data. Does it really tell me what to do if there's multiple pieces of data that I need? So how do I do a thread with multiple pieces of user data? Go thread function with multiple inputs. Alright, someone just asked a question. Thank you very much. I need to put all the things into one little thing. Third argument is a variance. The idea is instead of being able to pass the start function, so you'll put all the values, and then your thread start function will out the values that it needs. Okay. So func.c path. That makes a lot of sense. So we need these two. So here, what we're going to do is get our data equals we're going to have our What if we just put everything on 1/3 for now? And have it return a thing. This isn't gonna be super duper efficient though. Maybe it is. Because you can do something else while this is running. It's plenty useful. And I think the computer will hate it less when trying to do something like code something else. So it just does its own thing. So we're gonna have conc split calculation. Plug in data here. That's gonna be a normal priority thread, I assume. Gonna be here. All this is incremented pretty interestingly. I'm gonna copy this. And then it's gonna do it on its own. I have to make sure it's on our thread safe API list. I'm sure Godot has updated a lot. There's gonna do something. Thread safe APIs. Singletons are all thread safe. Multi-threading is not safe. Interacting with arrays and dictionaries. Changing those values requires a mutex. Okay. So I don't think I'm changing anything too scary. Temp increment is 1, I believe. Temp max range is that 0. Temp SOS is that 2, and then 3. There is. Okay. Playing with quite a bit here. I'm praying. So we don't have temp SOS. It's gonna be data 2. Temp density is data 3. That should be it. Where did print come from? I do not remember. Be in fire. Where? We have like a runaway print function here. Okay, that should be fine. Thankfully, there was nothing wrong with that. Good bat. Something will probably break. Let's try it. The thread disappears later. I think I should also have the thread up here for security. What you're gonna do thread is thread.new. Thread of string theory. Woo. It works? Holy shoot. No way. Alright, we did the thing. I have magically conjured multi-threading. Wow. So I have that. Should work out well. And take this bottom, scoop it back on the top for some more delicious ice cream. Okay, there you go. So that should work. There we go. Multi-threading is officially in the game. We did it! Now we just need some more threads. Based on hardware demographics, most people's cores. Let's try looking at like a i3 9000 stats. It's 4 cores, 4 threads. Okay. So normal people stuff has 4 cores already. So we can kind of use that to our advantage. For the main game processes, I'm definitely going to have to optimize that on the single thread first, since it's really terrible right now, but after that I can start masking my game stupidity by putting in multiple threads. You do that, and you can go back even, and do something else. And then like when you go back, I can see that it's calculated. Wait, what? Holy shoot, it's really fast. Are you kidding me? Hello? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna have the main thread doing other stuff when you're going to design. It's gonna be kind of running that task in the background. Yeah, this one's definitely gonna be a bit longer since that's the farther range. But at least it doesn't like freeze up the system at all. So for more difficult problems... Wow, this is crazy. Okay. So before I go any further on with this, I just want to make sure it works on everyone's computer. My version of the game is always very funny. Well, I mean people distributing it's funny. Because the game, when it has bugs on other people's devices, it just doesn't scream at them. It's just like, yeah, continue on, let's pretend like this game, let's hide all these game-breaking bugs. In this case, no. The real like and subscribe on it. Thank you to today's sponsor. I've been thinking about how to price sponsorships kind of based on real life price. And this here, the multi-threading is doing really well. Quite happy for it. So people's games shouldn't really bug out anymore due to this. So we're gonna have to actually generate the tables in other people's stuff. So here in the usage screen, we're gonna have to put something here to do that. That's gonna be very okay. So let's pull that up on the screen I'm gonna make a production build of Rixas first and distribute it. So just have that on screen first. But yeah, the threading example is really useful for me. Reverse engineering is how I work best. I remember I was really young, like kind of like decrypting stuff for like batch games. Those like the ones where you had to run off the USB, use like the Windows command prompt to make a game. Those were fun days. And then I had like my first C# game as well, with like the more procedural movement, text-based dungeon crawler with fighting and animation. Those are fun. Alright, so let's just pull up the farm config screen. Configuration. I'm very confused. I'm not sure what I named it. Usage screen. There we go. So we're gonna have to have a button called generate range tables. Then we have to go for like a for loop for each little range table. I think right now we're gonna go up to like 1,000 meters. Unless it has like a shorter distance. And then we just stop it. But or if the joules is below like 200, we stop or something. I'm gonna have to make a handgun first though. And then kind of recalibrate based on that. So first of all, let's just kind of duplicate this. I'll take this one, actually. That's a different interface number, so we can work with that. Anyways, let's just kind of build the game first. Try to export my project for some reason. There we go. Probably gonna have to change that later. Yeah, but the effective range is still beyond that, so probably less than 200. I just used 200 because it was the muzzle velocity benchmark. I know that most handguns that can wound at distance go below 200 at effective range. I love these parse errors because they mean absolutely nothing. Alright, let's just build the game and then send it off to get abused. Yeah, fix some bugs. No, that's not what I mean. I mean wounding. Because you can definitely wound someone beyond that distance. Kind of in the same boat with carbines. Or the very like the... There's a bunch of carbine definitions, but, you know. Well, the M1 carbine. Anyways, let's just prepare the build package. I have folders within folders that does stuff. The config's on the outside, and we have a folder specifically for the thing, and then inside it has those tables. And each gun has thread up to 4 threads. Never used. Yeah, it's really nice to see how it's not locking up the entire game anymore when it's running those processes. So let's just dump that into legacy versions. Battlefield 1 Calibri animation. You think? They would cry. Probably gonna have to be a bit more harsh with ergonomic stuff. With grip sizes and such. because there's no way that you're holding something with like that and aiming properly. At least not for slightly longer combat scenarios. I was gonna make a class with a file. And then when we want a cartridge thing, we're just gonna pull the file. It's gonna be pretty annoying if you use a cartridge or edit a cartridge. We either want to kind of generate them whenever like a session rolls up. It's gonna take quite a bit of time though. We have to solve that issue. But we just have to think about it. Pretty sure hard-coded pistol grips to have a certain size. I don't remember if that's the case. Maybe it's not the grip. I think it's the trigger. I'm not sure if it does it anymore. The trigger is hard-coded. Has a fixed size. It has the same height because it has the stock in the way. Wow, it really changed. It's supposed to be. That's weird. I'll go look at that. Doesn't do anything? Okay. Interesting. It really depends. Especially with what you mean by pistol grip, and then what can be held realistically. Those were things that I was already considering. very confused on how this thing is. What? No shot. Huh, I did consider all of that. Like, in practice as well. I wasn't just thinking about it. Something's wrong though. I'm gonna have to look at that later. Barrel cartridge diameter plus current receiver dot material thickness 2. What? Okay. I shouldn't have a problem with this. It's already 22. So it should already be 22 millimeters. What? Reference is already 22. Current barrel. stock thickness. If reference is less than reference 2, what? What is this calculation? Why did I do this? Okay. I didn't even do that. Yeah, probably some legacy jank. Because I can use this that I have. And I think this should be like vaguely more reliable. Yeah, like this thing is yeah, probably those units differences are kind of getting me there. Some weird shenanigans. Six A, 6B steel core. So I have the height here. That returns temporary, whatever that is. And for our receiver screen, since it outputs it in centimeters, which is annoying. That's something that ancient me did though, because that was a long time ago. 3 years ago? So that's kind of automatically in centimeters. Barrel might be the same? Need to check. In millimeters. Okay. It shouldn't be like that. That's weird. try doing something similar. The numbers seem to be kind of going before that. Overall, seems to be relatively consistent for me. That's kind of strange. Yeah, this sorting is definitely an interesting sort. It's the default one though, so. So apparently this is in centimeters, which is a bit difficult. How many other calculations rely on like this height and width stuff? I might just change it. So on the firearms here, yeah, height. So we do kind of call that here. And we have grip. I do not know what that legacy thing does. A bit scary. We get buttstock height plus 38. So that is something. So if firearm buttstock style is not NA and firearm buttstock true, else current receiver dot get with grip. What's that for? Reference 2 minus reference. Why does it need to flip? I have confused myself. Past me has confused. Reference equals reference 2. Okay. So why does reference 3 have to be reference? So if this is the case, it would only have a little bit of edge from when the barrel is bigger than the material plus whatever. Otherwise, reference 3 is 0. The part sticking out on top, though, is what I was thinking about. In this case, that's centimeters, so that's what I forgot about. If I want to do something about that, all of this is going to have to change. That's quite enough. But whatever is for the greater good in this case. So height here is 24 millimeters, but it has a pistol grip, so that should be a bit different as well. And we do have the grip. So if we look back in the receiver So I created that function, apparently, to deal with that. So in this case, it should be 7.5. Right. Now it's time for the official karaoke break.别当下的眼睛，我把你放在手心，那几个字说出去又怕你假装听不清。叮叮咚咚这么近，突然好安静，就等见你呼吸决定。飘飘瑟瑟的小夜，轻轻落在屋顶，夏夜蝉鸣的节奏，紧伴夜的思绪。滴滴答答怎么见完？我又梦见你，很想见你，不是梦里。我也不可能在哪里，还是跟你。Can't do that part yet. 这个眼光把你放在手心，那些个字说出去又怕你假装听不清。叮叮咚咚怎么进？突然好安静，就等着你呼吸决定。飘飘瑟瑟的小雨，静落在屋顶，夏夜蝉鸣的节奏，竟让日思时息。滴滴答答怎么今晚我又梦见你，很想见你，不是梦里。月亮眨眨眼睛，我把你放在手心。那几个字是失去，又怕你假装听不清。叮叮咚咚，怎么今晚突然好安静？就等见你，不是决定。 Inakdoyona kurotila smaika, nashubos no chuvamo. Vibos no dushmani nexnayo, dase la konedamo. Vibos no dushmani nexnayo, dase la konedamo. Sarajevo, Rogatica, Visegrad, Vlasenica, tu mi leže pokrasea sa. Zvonak tu la keresia, teve tak iselak, svaki borak zveselak. Artilleria, posnenak sambekria. Artilleria, posnenak sambekria. Moja posno ponosnak. Artilleria, posnenak sambekria. Artilleria, posnenak sambekria. Moja posno ponosnak. I can't do part of the second bridge into the chorus too well. Only problem. Obviously, I have pronunciation issues as well still. Yona karoti lanas maika, nashubos no chuvamo. Vibos no dushmani nexnayo, dase la konedamo. Vibos no dushmani nexnayo, dase la konedamo. Nitsa, nitsa tu mi leže pokrasea sa. Donak tu la kalesia, deve tak kiselak, zvaki borak zveselak. Artilleria, posnenak sambekria. Artilleria, posnenak sambekria. Moja posno ponosnak. Artilleria, posnenak sambekria. Artilleria, posnenak sambekria. Moja posno ponosnak. A bit studying or like kind of like melding the sounds of different languages. Yeah, I find those nice. It's fun. 24 should not be because you already have get height. So yeah, I definitely think there's something wrong with that in there. Yeah, I think that will be the main limit of my Rixas focus concentration today. I need to work on my repertoire a bit. Looking at the Dubov Terrace. That's been quite fun. And all those Terrace sidelines. I think I'm gonna do like a semi-Terrace based thing, which is quite fun. Focus on being solid overall. Yeah, anyways, thanks guys. you enjoyed what you saw, consider liking, subscribing, support the game. Thank you very much. See you all next time.